Alright, I'm back. I'm gonna let y'all know a little something about me and my trucking background. Um, I started trucking with the first company I ever started with was Stevens Transport. Not a bad company. Um, Stepping Stone. Uh, Training program is pretty good. Would I recommend them for training? Yes. Wouldn't really just tell anybody to go there. Everybody has their own experience and with companies and stuff like that. You're gonna hear some good, you're gonna hear some bad. Um, their experience won't be your experience. Um, you might have a good experience at Stevens or any other company somebody talk negative about, and you may be wondering where the hell they get that from. Maybe they got a bad dispatcher. You just had an overall bad experience, and that company probably rubbed them the wrong way from the jump. So, just because somebody talk bad about a company, you can't always run with that shit because, um, you know, that's how people are. Um, what else? After Stevens, I went local for a little bit. I was at Stevens for like 3, 4 months. Left, didn't finish my contract. Um, I left there. Um, Went to Pepsi. Was there for 4 months. Then after those guys, that Pepsi wasn't no joke, man. I salute them boys, man, 'cause that shit ain't no joke. Unloading them drinks out the goddamn truck, man. That shit ain't no easy work, man. That break a sweat. That shit hard, man. Uh, what else? After those guys, I went to Schneider. Um, I went to Schneider, and Schneider was a pretty good company, man. Schneider, I was on the flex division. That division paid me $14.50 a week. After taxes, like 11.20. Shit like that. Sometimes you get your bonuses and stuff like that. So, I was pretty good. Snyder's a good company. Then I had a $5,000 sign-on bonus. So when they paid me out the rest of my sign-on bonus, I think my biggest check there after they finished my sign-on bonus, my last check was like 3,400 as a company driver, and then like after um, that was with my bonus on that. After taxes, it was like 2,700. But I did tankers over at Schneider. I did tankers for 6 months, and I did a flex division, which was a dry van. I was delivering car parts and shit all over Colorado for like 7 months. That's what I did at Schneider. Um, People talk bad about Schneider too, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Schneider. Only bad thing about them was I couldn't get home every time I fucking wanted to. Um, they didn't get me home on time. That was the reason I parted ways with Schneider. I couldn't get home when I wanted, and then when I did get home, I stayed extra days, and we got into it about that. So, ended up leaving Schneider. Um, but after Schneider, fuck did I go with? I went local again. Bullshit, blase. And the local shit wasn't working out. So I fucking went back with I went back over the road, and I went with US Express because I always liked their red trucks and name and shit like that. So I went with them. They had my fucking they gave me a bullshit ass dispatcher. See, everybody's experience won't be like my experience. Some people may have good or bad. Shit. So with those guys, they had my experience all fucked up. They was only paying me like 30 something cent a mile. Not only was it 30 something cent a mile, they had me a rookie dispatcher, which had me running all over doing bullshit. They just rubbed me the wrong way from the jump, man. And so I left those guys. I was only with them for like 30 days. And I left probably less than that, probably like 3 weeks. And I left those guys. Who would I go with? That was a bullshit ass US Express. That was the worst experience ever. After US Express, I said, fuck it, I'm gonna go with KB, because I had a friend that been working there for almost 2 years, and he been trying to get me to come over there. I'm like, man, come over here, man, you pay good, blah, 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 guaranteed pay, they guaranteed $11.25 a week. After 6 months, it go up, that, and they just, a good company. So, after those guys, I ended up going to KB Transportation. And, it was what he said it was. It was a good company. They treated me good. They got me good miles, always kept me moving. It was no 34-hour resets at KB Transportation. None. You run off recaps. When you're 70 gone, you running off recaps over there. So they gonna keep you moving. Running off recaps. Boom, boom, boom. Running off recaps. Until you go home on your home time, that's your 34-hour reset. That's the only time you're gonna have a fresh clock, when you do your home time. But yeah, that's a good company, man. But that's pretty much my background, y'all. What the fuck else? Yeah, from KB Transportation to Landstar, that's where I'm going with it. But yeah, trucking is, you can make some money as a company driver. Man, I stacked up overall since I've been driving. I stacked up probably about 25 before I got my truck. And then the year before that, I stacked up about probably like last year, 2015, I had about 15,000, and I blew that shit, ran through it, so I had about a couple $1,000 left. Then I went back over the road. I was just fucking off money and doing dumb shit. Never, I ain't never seen no big money like that. Honestly, being truthful, never seen no big money like that. So I running through it. I always been good with money, but I just ran through this shit, doing dumb shit. And so once I got back on the road, I said I'm gonna stack my money this time, like I did before, but I ain't gonna blow it. I'm gonna do something smart. Not saying that I didn't really blow my money on dumb shit. I got a car that I didn't need, and I was making payments on it. It was a fucking 2015 Dodge Charger I didn't need, and make payments on it. I just let it go back because I didn't want it. I wanted to save my money so I can do this trucking thing. And I let that motherfucker go so I can save money getting this truck. So I was like, yeah, man, I gotta get this truck, start saving my money, I went back on the road, So shit, I sucked it up, sacrificed a lot, home time, family time, all this shit, man. I sacrificed a lot. A lot of people don't understand, man. Truck drivers sacrifice a lot. Yeah, man, I stacked up from, I ain't tell y'all about Swift. I did work for, forgot I worked with Swift before I came to K&B. I worked with Swift, and I was teaming with my chick at the time. For like 3 or 4 months, I was her trainer. And Swift, only thing I don't like about Swift, they got the camera pointing at the street and it's pointing at you 24/7. That's the things I hate about that. Other than that, like Swift is a good company, I would say. I ain't got nothing bad to say about them. That's the only thing I don't like is the camera shit. It's the only thing I don't like about Swift. I recommend Swift and Schneider and KB Transportation. That's about it. That's all I would pretty much recommend. But yeah, that's pretty much my background, y'all, on the trucking game. Everybody's experience will not be your experience. So if somebody talk bad about a company, you gotta take what you can from their conversation and leave the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just, you can't go off their experience. Just know that. But that's pretty much what it is, man. I'm about to get out of here. Phone got 10% juice left before I start the video. So yeah, man. I'll get back at y'all when I get on my Landstar shit. I should be starting to orientation that week sometime. I'll get back at y'all, man. Stay tuned. Watch your boy Journey, man. Yeah, peace.